Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Wood Elves playthrough. I do apologise for this not being out yesterday, guys. Just had baby, various things happening, so this has got kicked back a day, so I am sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we're going to jump straight into this. We're still fighting chaos up here, various things down here, and trying to work our way through the rest of the vampires down here, where we've just been pushed back here. And we're gonna have to, we are still pushing here though. We do have other people pushing up there though, so I'm not particularly worried about that. Anyway, let's just get my upgrades done. Ooh, where are you going?
These are dark times.
Oh, you are part, obviously meant to be part of this army.
They will not succeed.
You... yeah, you can run down to Tor Saroir. You will start sieging there. We are sieging here already. Now, these guys can counter-archer me quite well. Let's continue to siege there, but let's potentially swap our troops around just a little.
I live to serve area. I go.
Because we're not full, so we may as well fill ourselves up with extra archers. And in fact, I'm going to pull these guys out to the second army to really archer up this army, guys. We're going to batter the wall, batter the gates down with my monstrous units, guys, is the plan here. This should go nicely, actually. So we've got a lot of archers here. We are being supported by another army. We'll have to rejig our archers afterwards. But the amount of archers we've got here should be good. This is a horrible city to fight against, actually. City shape to fight against. Because you're kind of funneled. No matter where I hit, I'm kind of funneled. And so I'm going to be best hitting directly at the front, actually. Because I can pick everything off the walls. The prime targets here, guys, are going to be the Loffen Sea Guard. They must die first. And then the Phoenix Guards, guys. Oh, I should have put the Lord in. Never mind. These guys are going to do their job very well. Yeah, you guys can go up onto the wall first. Everything else here can be sent to charge at the walls. And you can hold back to start with Mr. Dragon. And let's start battle. Instantly pausing here because these guys are going to focus fire. Yeah, we'll focus fire on those archers to start with. You guys are quite obviously going to hit there. And everything else above the dragon is going to hit here. And they're going to get put in the gate group. This is going to be fun. Let's batter this one down. You guys can all start zerging forwards as well. You guys can all move up on this side, actually, and form your own little group. You can be added into the archer group. Okay. We've got a little dragon group. Ooh, you can come up here. You guys can all be added in here. Right, let's hit these Loffen Sea Guard now. Now these guys have better cover up here, so it's going to be harder hitting the ones up here. That doesn't mean we're not going to. And actually these guys are going to hit straight into them. Let's take out those Sword Masters next. Because these guys, when they hit the wall, they're going to beeline in towards them. You can actually be broken out. You're going to go support on the wall. As are you two guys. And all of these units can go and help on the gate force. Let's batter that noble down now. You guys. Okay, let's give these guys supporting fire. You guys can start getting yourselves up. Oh, I did not mean to put you in that group. Hang on, let's pause 1 second. Sorry, I'm just messing myself up a bit here. You guys can just form over here. Are we through this gate? Yes, we are through this gate. So you guys can just charge in. The dragons can come and support on the wall. They can come and drop onto these Loth Sea Guard now. Let's hit those spearmen. I know it seems odd. It seems like I'm wasting these guys by having more than one unit. But the sheer amount of damage I can do by having these guys grouped is just massive and so worth it. I've got to be a little careful here, guys. Because these guys are actually anti-large, but I'm not that worried. Let's burn down that noble quickly. He's not going to last long under this hail of fire. Orion can join this group. And we're just going to keep the charge on here, guys. No subtlety. We're going to now we're through, we are going to charge. Let's hit those white lions. All of these guys can just jump into group 2 now while we charge. It's good, we're taking them down. Right, push through. You guys are doing a nice job over here of pestering them. Let's hit those guys. Let's just throw out some buffs. I may as well while we're here. Let's hit that. Ooh, Mr. Dragon, you can get back. My 2 dragons actually can pull back for a second. Oh no, actually my 2 dragons can have some fun. They can just drop in, actually. It's not like they're in bad company. Everything else is just charging through now. But if anything, my archers are being left behind now. Ooh, focus fire that lord down. He's going to get battered. I'm sure they had extra troops, which I've not seen here. I'm sure they had some Phoenix Guard. Unless I mean, I may have just battered the Phoenix Guard, to be fair. Yeah, let's batter these guys down. Let's just keep pushing forwards. All of my tree men charging in. Get that unit. That before you land, you can breathe on these guys. That'll get them moving. Finish them off. We're about to hit the mass rout, guys. Nice. So, yeah. They had very good archers. My archers are better and veteran. I've taken some damage on some of my units there, but my archers ripped into them. And actually, my infantry did very well there, just smashing through the gate on the walls. With the archer support, they started breaking very, very quickly. So they did definitely have some Phoenix Guard, but they just didn't do much. So no, very solid victory for us there, guys. We took a few losses, but no, nice victory, capturing us somewhere new.
You won't get a moment's peace.
Ooh. Yeah, let's get the, we'll have to rejig these again in a minute, but...
Shield of Athelloren.
Yeah. There you go.
Master
And the one outside can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, what do we need in this army? Let's get ourselves another glaive. Wildwood Rangers. These guys do have... oh, what is it? I thought these guys had the ability to, as these guys who have dodge. So I'm going to get a couple of war dancers in there, normal war dancers as well, because they've got dodge, which means they can avoid arrows quite well. Okay, Durfu's leveled up again. Oh yeah, we're pushing down this one at the moment with him. Lowering the enemy hero chance is always good. And that is end turn, guys. It's double time through just to start with. Simply because the enemy turns are so long at the moment, guys. Actually being able to push through quickly is good. I just need to remember to unspeed up when we hit certain factions like Chaos. Oh, they are getting battered. That is good. They need to take out the Everwatcher fast. I do have allies coming up now, so that's good. Really annoyed the Empire got some territory up there. But, well, I'm annoyed, but it's not the end of the world from getting some territory up there. As once we control Lothan, the world is ours, basically. We're pretty much allied. There's not many evil factions left. I mean, even Teclis isn't, but he's at war with me. No, it's really only the Dark Elves and the vampires in the deserts of the south which are left, which are evil factions. I think I'm allied with most everybody else. Oh, looks like the Empire has just grown again because it has confederated again. So the Empire is finally growing and becoming the Empire proper. Obviously there's going to be a few bits of territory which I control. They will never end up controlling, but that is good. So there are still a few other little Empire factions, and Madawi controls some of their some Empire territory as well, but you know, it's not bad. We just need to break this Chaos Invasion, guys, and then, yeah. I mean, Bretonia controls the north and made impressively, to an impressive extent. That still I find amazing. This still worries me, but they're not going for me, so that's not so bad. And what's going on? In fact, I can skip a lot of this. I always forget. Let's see what these guys are doing. Oh.
Kind heart of the lady.
No peace treaty with you. What are the puppets doing? They are just battering Dowie territory. The dwarves will finish them off. It may potentially open up opportunity for me to scoot down with an individual lord and capture a few territories. Not today. Okay, so the Empire is growing and becoming more powerful, which I'm not opposed to. Prince Sigvald needs poking. So we're going to jump over next turn and poke him. Right, how about you guys over here? See, that's the worrying thing, is this wasn't even a major settlement we were fighting over there. Yeah, we're back to full. I I can batter that garrison. These guys could be hitting here, but I can always turn around and deal with them afterwards. I'm going to fight this one. It's not going to be a difficult battle. We are just going to smash through their gates. I'm not even going to bother putting people on the walls. And my archers will make mincemeat of them. I mean, I could charge all my people. In fact, no, I'm going to charge my infantry onto the walls, my monstrous through the gates. They're bog standard low-level spears, guys. They're not good. They're barely going to touch my tree men, so that really isn't a huge issue. Let's just do a gamble. You guys over here. Dragon is always kept separate, simply because he's useful and he is very vulnerable to their fire. You guys can hit them. That's one unit of archers almost down. Let's hit this unit. They don't last long against these guys. That said, these are elven archers as well, so they are very good. They're just not quite as high end. And they are doing a lot of damage to my units as they charge. Let's switch. We don't need to take these guys out completely as well, which is the other nice thing. A little bit of damage like this is really good because it causes them to break really quickly as soon as people land. Why have you moved so far forwards? So the second my guys get onto the walls, these guys will actually break really quickly now. Hit this unit. We're getting some more archers coming up on. Oh, let's hit those spearmen now. Burn those spearmen down fast. Yeah, we are now on the walls as well. Let's hit that unit of archers. War Dancers are doing nicely. They'll make short work of those spears. And we're through the gate. Let's batter their lord. Durfu can buff himself. Wow, this isn't going to last long now, guys. There you go, we're cracking the walls. And that's it! So that was actually easier than the smaller settlement, but the smaller settlement did have a garrison in it as well. I mean, we took damage because there are elven archers here, but not huge damage. You know, we ripped through them there. My war dancers, sorry, not my war dancers, my way watchers, as you can see, got the majority of my kills there. That said, these guys, when they got up on the wall, really did their jobs. I mean, 45 kills in that short time on the wall, guys. Actually better than my Wild Rangers, so.
You won't get a moment's peace.
Nice. And Wood Elves, so actually. What? No, there is no special building, even though it says Wood Elves. This may provide a special building. Oh well. I'm so happy with that. That's nice. Okay, immortality for you. Let's march on against here. Easy victory. Things for me not to say. Let's buff up for damage. Hmm. Where's he gonna go with that? That is the real question here.
Proud daughter of Athel Long. I acquiesce.
Oh, this is good, because they,
Unwise.
while they can get around me, I can always follow them.
Kadai.
That's a horrible garrison. I'm gonna fight this. I'm not that worried by it, but it's a horrible garrison. White Lions do have, they've got the lion cloak, which I believe it is, which reduces the missile damage they take. There's a lot of Loth and Seaguard here, and they are gonna prove the biggest problem here, guys. So we're gonna have to deal with them quickly.
Way Watchers.
Ever ready.
Dauntless Azray. Wildbird Rangers.
She is on a steed. She can stay with Dragon.
Ever ready.
Ready and able.
You guys are going to batter the wall, as usual. You guys are going to charge up the walls.
Ready to hunt.
Azray, climb. Let's fly.
Let's focus fire that unit first.
By your command. Right away. Way Watchers. Ever ready.
I'm just going to burn this one down, then we'll switch units.
With haste.
Missiles ready.
You see, they're doing the same to me, and they are already battering some of my Way Watchers here, guys. And that's what they do. That's their job. So you can move forwards and breathe. Actually, you can breathe on these guys, then drop into them. With our Lord, who can fly over here too.
Way Watchers. Aim. Release.
Let's hit that unit next. You two can both drop onto that unit.
Way Watchers.
Let's hit those White Lions now. I'm not bothering with the ones in the front, guys, because I'm not going to hit them enough to really bother for it to be worth me wasting my shots on. Now, these guys are anti-large, but I'm not that worried by them.
Yes. Following orders.
No, let's keep hitting. Let's switch unit. Let's focus on this unit next.
Wildbird Rangers.
That gate's down, isn't it? Let's charge you guys in then. Why are you in this unit?
Azray warrior. To battle.
You guys can charge over here. Ooh, we are taking damage on this wall. This battle might have been a bad idea. Well, you guys can move a bit further forwards too. As I said, we are cracking them now. They've still got stuff back here I have to take on though, but that's not a huge worry. Let's have some fun. Come on, work this time. Oh, they're going to get out of the way. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we've got the wall finally. Taking heavy losses doing it, but the wall is definitely ours. Why are you guys so far forwards?
Swiftly now. At pace.
And why are you locked? I didn't mean to lock that unit.
Immediately. Awaiting orders. Wildwood Rangers.
Okay, you guys can charge down against him.
Death to our enemies. Our aim is true.
You guys can all shoot through the gate at them. They should be short work. Yep, let's hit them next. These guys will have fun here. That said, some of these guys are taking damage. Let's just throw out a heal. We're not low on units, we're low on health. That's actually good. That means these heals will be really effective at the moment. Come on, actually get a hit off. Nice. We didn't do much damage, but still, we hit them. Okay, these guys need support now. Everybody needs to get in here to support my large units. This is going to turn into a bit of a melee here. My archers should help make sure work of this as well, though. These guys are now beginning to fall. That said, this isn't going to last long now. Everything is in. You can drop in and pop out a defensive buff. Oh, that just buffs yourself. And that's it! Mash her out, guys. Perfect timing there, actually. I was never going to lose that, but that was a bit closer than I wanted, and that's just how good. I mean, their Loffenseeker, well, no, actually, their Loffenseeker didn't do too much, but they were doing damage. I mean, they are what did the most damage to me, guys, down in their towers. So, you know, that is a good high elf force. I mean, defending with that force, I would not have lost that battle, but obviously they're the computer, I'm not. No, I don't care about cavalry. No, that's good because it's overall income and it does get buffed by everything else. Okay, we are still buffing up our range. No, we're going to grab Foe Seeker because you do end up getting involved in melee quite a lot. My real dilemma here is to push or to pull back.
Master of the Wild Hunt.
I have another idea.
Onward!
Ambush stance time.
I will make it so.
If he lands on this side, it'll be very good. Okay, you are still pulling back. That's good. That's what you're meant to be doing. You're moving into there.
Proud son of Athelor.
I welcome you to the King's Glade. Sit.
Not yet. We are holding off going back to war with them until we've dealt with the High Elves. I'm a bit concerned we didn't get another Chaos Invasion from the sea. I suspect they're floating around somewhere. The Empire is much more powerful now, which is good. It only benefits me having a powerful Empire and a powerful Bretonnia. They also balance each other out a little bit. The Empire would definitely beat Bretonnia at the moment, and the Dowie are probably the most powerful. No, they're about as powerful as the Empire, actually, from their balance of power thing here. But they have just taken a massive Chaos invasion to the face, so... I don't mind the Chaos doing lots of damage down here because it frees up territory. It will probably get recapped fairly quickly, but let's hope Bretonnia takes out them. Oh wow, Bretonnia lost? The Bretonnia is potentially going to take some territory over here in Ulfam, which would be interesting. We'll see exactly what happens. We're going to dig in a little bit then. I don't mind if I use Settlement 2. Let's see what this army here is doing. You're going back down. So these guys are going to dig in here. I'm not sure if like the idea of facing off against two... High Elf armies, but we'll manage somehow. In fact, I can also sail across from here. So yeah, we're going to sail across to offer some support on this front, while my other two guys are pushing in, pushing around the inside. What is Marathi doing? See, while I'm at peace with her, I definitely don't trust her. And I would be foolish to trust her. I suspect all of these little places are slowly going to fall into line with the Empire now. Let's just double time a little bit. These guys aren't going to last long either now. That's good. I freeze up a couple of extra armies as well once I've cleared down there. I don't think I need to worry about a Silver Host. I think they're finally going to fall to the Lizard Men after a huge amount of time. They are battering through there. The dwarfs are still having problems there, but...
Can I offer assistance?
Right, well, we are going to double time over this way.
God King of the Deepwood. I will grant your request. Setting forth.
And drop back into ambush stance here. So if these guys land, we should hopefully we might get an ambush off. You're going to hold there. We're moving you over to support. Let's get the chaos. Okay, I think that's the only chaos force left which I can really see. You guys are going to start double timing it this way. Chase down this guy just in case. And we are going to end this one here, guys. So hopefully we're going to finish off the Forces of Chaos. Well, the Warriors of Chaos next time. Then it's going to be a matter of clearing up all the other little bits and pieces as and when we do it. But that shouldn't take us too long, guys. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I do hope you have enjoyed this. Again, sorry this didn't come out yesterday, but with baby, everything has taken a little bit of a hit. I'm not, as I keep saying, guys, at the moment, I'm not going to give a firm schedule on what's going to be when just now, because it's still all a bit overplaced. New baby. I'm hardly sleeping, as I'm sure you can imagine, guys. So it's just going to be as and when, guys, as always. You know, well, not as always, but it's going to be as and when with what I can do, and when I get things up. I will try and keep it as well regular as I can, and once things settle down, I'll get myself back into a good solid schedule. Thank you very much for your time, guys.